Hi, I'm DebDedrick, certified high performance coach, life and business coach, and your expert guide to leading a happy life. Here with episode 132, how to enjoy the journey and not only the outcome on your path to career and life transitions. This is something that comes up a lot with some of my clients, and I wanted to touch base with you today and give you a few tips and ideas of the way to look at your life so maybe that you don't miss the journey when you get down to the end of your life and you look back and you think, oh, well, I got the outcome I wanted, but I forgot to enjoy the journey. So, today I want to talk to you a little bit about who I am and how I got here. My name is Deb Dedrick, and I've been running businesses since I was 23. My first business was a transmission shop. When I got married, my husband owned this transmission shop. It was in a little tiny gas station in a small town, and he had himself, and he'd been running his business since he was 16, and he had one employee, and he had somebody doing the books for him. And I took over doing the books from her. She trained me, and that started my journey into small business, family owned, run business life. And I was about 23, and we got married, and I took this business over with him, and he ran the shop floor, and I took care of everything administrative, from the books to marketing to designing logos to dealing with the bankers to taking care of all the legal to setting up the legal structures to HR and dealing with and hiring people and dealing with employee issues and training and monitoring all of the details that go along with managing employees. And we went from one to, I think our highest was maybe 23 and two locations. And we went from there building business. We built buildings, and we moved our business from the gas station into a brand new building on a piece of property that we later developed and built a couple of commercial properties. So my experience goes way back, especially in the dynamics of a family run business. So that's just a little overview. And from there, our business grew, and we had four kids, and I took over another business all on my own, which was a CNC precision machine shop. That was my father and brother-in-laws, and they wanted to transition out of that, even though my brother-in-law is still here. And right now, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about what my newest passion is. My newest mission is helping small business owners create more successful businesses so they can have happier lives, because I don't think that you can disconnect the two. I think the two are interconnected. And that's why I wanted to name today's episode How to Enjoy the Journey and Not Always Be Worrying About the Outcome, because life goes by so fast and you have so many ups and downs in it, especially when you have a family owned business. And if you don't set clear objectives on, yes, I'm going to enjoy the journey, and no, I'm not always going to worry about the end result, you're going to miss so much of your life, especially as a business owner. So I'm going to give you a few tips today on how you can do that. And number one is what I just said. Set clear objectives for what you want your life to look like and what you want your business to look like. And at the end of your life, if you're going to look back over your life and see it as the overarching view looking down into it, what do you want your life to look like? What do you want to leave in people's mind when they think about you? So begin to craft that in your mind. And number two, you must create an organized plan. If you want this to happen, you're going to get knocked from side to side, up and down, from all the things that come against you or to you as a business owner. And to create the life that you want and transition your business to the next level, you need an organized plan. Not only that, but you combine that with your outcomes and your objectives, personal and professional. Number three, develop the necessary skills for you to become an expert at what you're doing. We are not taught in high school or college, more often than not, the skills necessary to run a successful business. In my opinion, from one that didn't graduate college, the skill sets that you learn, you can learn them from courses, from coaches like me, you can learn them from books, but there's many skill sets that you need to learn, especially in the financial department, on learning how to read a financial statement, that you need to learn to be able to become the successful business owner that you want. And number 4, surround yourself with like-minded individuals. And if you don't have them nearby in your place that you're working, or with your family members, or maybe with your friends or colleagues, you can get them online. Go look up podcasts. Look up people that you really admire that are a little bit farther ahead of you on the journey that you are wanting to create for yourself, and take some of the things that they teach you in the podcast or in the books or the courses and implement them right away into your life. And you'll find, as you develop the skill sets and you have the people surrounding you and supporting you, when you start to feel down and maybe discouraged, you'll have the tools to move through that and be persistent. Because in order to create success, you have to be persistent. You can't be worrying about a little failure here or a little failure there and you give up. You need to push through. Persistence is probably one of the keys to successful outcomes. And for a happy life, to leave a legacy for family, I do believe if you've run through some of these things that we just talked about, creating clear outcomes, personally and professionally, even as far as your health wise, creating an organized plan and implementing that into your daily calendar. Number 3, developing the necessary skill sets that you need, staying present in your life and enjoying each moment. Instead of looking at a problem, look at it like a challenge. So when things come against me now, I reframe it from, oh, this is a problem, to, yes, this is a challenge. And how am I going to approach this? How can I solve this problem? And number 4, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. And if you can't find them around you, if you live in a small town like I do, or you have limited access to outside sources, go ahead and look at podcasts. Go ahead and get online courses. Go ahead and hire a coach like me. And you will find that you'll begin to enjoy the journey, and you'll be able to scale your business. You'll be able to create the life and business of your dreams. And what are we all here for but to leave a legacy for family, right? So thank you so much for joining me today on my new format, my new episode. I'm trying to try out new things to make it more interesting and give you some frameworks that you can utilize in your life. Life goes by so fast. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's not always worry about what's on the next horizon. Let's enjoy every single day. And if you can learn to enjoy every single day and to approach a problem not as a problem, but as an opportunity for growth, you'll find that your life becomes a lot more enjoyable. You'll enjoy it so much more. The people around you will enjoy being around you so much more, and you'll begin to develop a whole new, more successful outlook on life. So thank you so much for joining me today on episode number 132, How to Enjoy the Journey and Not Only Focus on the Outcome. Until my next tip, go out in the world and be a positive role model and influencer for good. Thank you again so much, and go over and see me on my YouTube channel. Check out my podcast, Secret Happiness Habits, and go see my my Facebook fan page. And if you like any of this, please share with a friend, and have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Bye.